Morning chat, welcome back to another episode of the Powerlifting Offseason series. This is completing the first week of this new series, the first week of my brand new training block. And if you've watched every single video so far, thank you so much, you're a real one. And I can't wait to continue this entire series over the course of my entire training for the next foreseeable future. What I got on today's menu is primary bench, primary deadlifts. So gonna be going heavy on both of these lifts. I'm actually very excited to see how things go today because yesterday I squatted and it's the first time I broke up my SBD day in like 4 years. So I am feeling a little bit sore and tender in my adductor and my medial hamstring. So I'm gonna see how the day goes based off of that. I got a bench single first. I'm gonna bench first because I wanna make my body up before I get into deadlifts. And then from there, we should hit something juicy for pulls. Another main reason why I wanted to break up my SBD day was because I really wanna focus on deadlifts this block. I feel like for the past few months, I've been really focusing on improving my squat and my bench. And I've been kind of like putting deadlift on the back burner. I need to do better. I need to make sure that my deadlift is on par with the rest of my lifts because I like having a well-rounded total. It's not really too common to see people have like one outlandish lift and then two very submaximal lifts and be very elite in the sport. Before I start my video, I want you guys to know that I am still offering that 12-week free powerlifting program. So if you are interested in starting powerlifting, starting a program, something that you've never done before, there's a free 12-week program in my description down below. So if you guys want to start that, want to give it a try, make sure to click on that link. How the hell did he ask for a spot? Oh, so good.
Let's go. All right, one more, come on.
Oh, God. The one thing that I'm seeing that's really beneficial for splitting up my SBD day is like I have so much energy after my compounds to do my accessories. I feel so much better after just taking one compound out during my day. All right, chat, that was actually a really good bench press day. Like honestly, the best start to a block that I've ever had. And I honestly think the main reason why I felt this good was because I mentioned earlier on, I haven't benched on my primary first in a day in a very long time, if not ever. Like I usually would squat, then do my primary bench press session. So I'm expecting something really good this block. And this is a really good start. Like so this is my baseline and every single week from here, it's gonna get progressively better and better and better. I'm training with someone right now that's in the middle of their meet prep, like their taper week, and he's like training on the secondary day, and he said it feels terrible. One thing that I've experienced so many times with all of my powerlifting preps is that if you feel good the week of your meet, there's something going on, like something funky going on. Look at the taper effect. Every single time that I've trained, had a successful taper, the days leading up to my meet have felt god awful, like terrible.
That's good though.
Yeah, that's great. I think that's so corny, bro, when everyone's like, just like trust the taper, trust the taper. It's like a cope, borderline cope.
It's kind of a cope, but
it works though.
Do it right, yeah.
Yep. You do a really good job of staying over the bar. Like my biggest issue when I deadlift is I cram my hips way too aggressively into the bar and I'm like trying to force an upright and then my hips compensate.
You know what I found happens when I do that? Like to avoid that, I found that I've had to close out more.
Yeah.
And it stops it from happening.
And like your external rotation behind the bar is so much better.
Because my knees naturally come in.
Yeah.
It's like I walk like this way. When I point my toes out, I can't. It forces my hips not to come lower.
Yeah. That's the biggest issue. Whenever like I feel like I get near maximal effort weight, my knees collapse and the bar gets pitched out even further in front of me too, making it like 10 times harder. First set here with 220, see how it feels. Got a setting set of 3 on deadlifts to them. It's crazy how like one little programming thing can like improve how lifts feel throughout a day. Like I said, all I did was take out squats the day of my deadlift day, and both of my deadlift sessions have felt like significantly better than they have for the past few months. No straps for every single one of my deadlift sets has helped me out also, because I'm really finding my positioning without straps. I'm so much stronger with deadlift straps than without. Like it literally is cheating. There's honestly a time and place for using straps. For me, in my position right now, I should not be using them. You ever just like use a deadlift jack on the weight you're about to do and you just know you're gonna get it? Yeah, it's one of those days. One of those days, chat. Oh yeah, we're back, chat. The best deadlifts I've felt in a very long time. I got 2 sets of 6 with 210 kilos. I'm not using straps because I want to work on my grip. I want to work on my positioning, my consistency. So, gonna wrap this up real quick. Gonna do my accessories and then we'll go from there. The external rotations feels really good today. Like I feel like my knees aren't collapsing in the middle nearly as much off the floor, and I'm keeping the bar close to me the entire time. All right, chat, we're finally back in Austin after spending a week in Canada. We successfully completed our first week on this brand new training block, and I honestly thought it went very successful. I did get a few clips of my secondary bench press session that I executed on Monday. I'm gonna overlay them right now as the outro of this video. For my secondary squat session, I did 3 sets of 5 ascending pause squats, starting with 180, 185, and then 190 kilos. I mentioned to you guys previously that pause squats have been something that I have done religiously in my powerlifting training, something that I respond very well to. One thing that I'm really working on with my pause squats is focusing on my positioning with the barbell on my back. One thing that I've been struggling with in the past is the barbell rolling forward onto my toes and up my traps. So with these pause squats being introduced into my program, I'm really focusing on having a really strict positioning in the bottom of the squat, maintaining that barbell on the shelf of my rear delts. And I honestly think I did a really good job doing this in this video. I'm not gonna lie, even though the weight was significantly heavier than last week, it felt so much easier because my body's getting adapted to this new training stimulus. For bench press, I had ascending work with 145 kilos, 150 kilos, and 155 kilos. And honestly, 3 sets of 7 with my top set being 155, I was very impressed with how my body has responded so far. I've honestly been really enjoying training recently, and I feel like I don't really have any complaints to be making. I'm coming into the gym with a fresh mental. I'm feeling very recharged, very refreshed because my training sessions aren't as demanding as they used to be. They aren't as long as they used to be. I'm feeling very recovered going into each one. I'm only squatting twice a week, so my legs feel very good and I can push my leg accessories as hard as I want to. And it's been really enjoying documenting this entire thing also. So this YouTube series has been kind of like a vlog style of me just kind of rambling, talking about what I'm doing, what I'm thinking about in between my sets. So I appreciate you guys watching all the way to the end of this video. I don't really have much else to say. If you are interested in working directly with me for online powerlifting coaching, make sure to click the link in my description down below. Fill out an application and let's hop on a phone call, see if we'd be a good fit to work together. If you're interested in running my free 12-week beginner powerlifting program, click the link in my description also. The invite link to my Discord is in there and you'll find my program inside of it. You can let me know that you watched all the way to the end of this YouTube video by commenting what your favorite accessory is for squat, bench press, or deadlift. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.